What's up, world? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast. And today's topic is going to be about Bronny James making his debut look with the USC Trojans, man. I know you guys may have saw the videos of him coming out hitting the Dougie, but we about to get into that right now. As I weigh my opinion on what I predict on Bronny James' season and his trajectory, I want to ask you guys to do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that notification bell so you guys can continue to get the latest when I drop my sports media takes. Now, we have Bronny James Jr., right? We know that, he is the seed of a freak of nature, LeBron James, right? LeBron James is his father, so that's enough pressure already to live up to. And we know that LeBron James is currently the oldest player in the NBA, and he is planning on breaking and shattering all records so that they are far from being obtainable in the near future from anybody in the NBA. I mean, you gotta understand that, like that's greatness in itself. So you can imagine the pressure that this kid is probably, dealing with on a daily, right? But I would say this, man. Bronny James seems to be a sleeper. I mean, he has great talent. I'm curious to see how this is gonna look, when it's in the NBA, but more so looking to see how he's gonna look against other competition in college as of now. But we saw the video with him coming out, hitting a Dougie and stuff like that. If you guys have not had a chance to see that video, I'm playing it right now on my screen. And Bronny James, I don't know what this was. He was, he was hitting that John Wall. I guess he had that planned all night to do that. But in my opinion, you got to kind of get a little low with it now, Bronny James. But no, I'm really happy to see this kid on the court, as he isn't like, he doesn't come off to me as a spoiled brat, like a kid that, I don't know, like let's say, for example, like the way the Shedeur Sanders of the world and the Shiloh Sanders or the Deion Sanders kids, right? I hate to bring this up in comparison, but it's more easier to root for Bronny James and the Sanders right now because he's not braggadocious. He's not coming out here, trying to, live off his dad's name. He's constantly in the media saying the right thing about how, like he's going to show the world, and he has great mentorship from LeBron James, as he knows that he's going to have a lot of hate already because of his daddy. He knows that because of who he is in the last name that he has, he's going to have to live up to that in some form now, right? So I'm quite sure LeBron James has given him the game. LeBron James constantly keeps him around positive NBA players, positive artists in the industry, because he wants to introduce Bronny James to that early. And I know that it comes off like, damn, like if LeBron James wasn't your dad, like you probably wouldn't have access to Drake and stuff like that. But you guys understand that LeBron knows that he needs to get acclimated to the limelight so that he doesn't make bad decisions in the NBA. Look at the upbringing of his upbringing versus these kids who are losing their mind, buying porn stars and paying them hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, carrying guns. You're not going to see that type of behavior from LeBron James' son, Bronny, because of his upbringing. He has a dad that obviously has invested in him heavily and has taught him a lot. So that alone is why I'm truthfully happy to see Bronny James. He's a positive kid, man. Like every time you see this guy, he's smiling, and he looks just like LeBron James and Savannah James, literally like a combination of them both. And it's really just hard not to support this guy, man. Like, I was looking at comments where, people were, scolding him, saying he's going to be trash and this and that. I saw people going back and forth in the comments about, like, oh, you shouldn't talk about this kid. He hasn't done anything. In my opinion, I just say, hey, in a game of sports, in a world of sports, people are going to love you. Some people are going to hate you. You know what I'm saying? Now, it doesn't mean that you have to scold people like most Bronsexuals do. They feel like they have to scold people if they don't support LeBron James. And I feel like this: if you somebody and you really don't root against Bronny James, or you don't think that he'll be a great player, it's nothing wrong with you saying it. It's really not. Only time will tell. So I'm just saying that to clarify, like a lot dealing with the comments about this kid, because the kid, nobody was truthfully watching him at Sierra Canyon. Nobody was truly watching that. I mean, at the end of the day, like I'm not really interested in high school basketball like I'm interested in high school football. I mean, it's a huge difference. I mean, it's just, you see that talent right away. You keep your eyes on the ones that you know are going to go to the league. and it's just more engaging for me personally. But I'm happy to see that, you know, he made his debut with the USC Trojans. As we know, Bronny James had the cardiac arrest attack. You know what I'm saying? So that alone, for him to be on the court dancing and having fun, it's nice to see. And you got to understand how happy it's going to make LeBron James, because LeBron James didn't get to live through college. So he's pushing for his son to get those experiences, those lessons. Truth be told, a lot of these players in the NBA who got drafted straight out of high school, yes, they had a promising career. They had fun. But sometimes, man, the college route isn't so bad. You know what I mean? Like, it gives you a chance to truthfully grow up. And I believe that LeBron James knows that his son doesn't get to live a regular life. He doesn't, because of who he is. So it just makes sense for him to, you know, go to college and be a true kid, you know. And I know that LeBron James does his best to provide that. But we're going to see, man. You know, like LeBron James, Bronny James, I'm quite sure that alone is going to bring a lot of money and recognition to the school. I'm quite sure Bronny James' NIL deals are going to be through the roof, through the charts, off the charts at that. As this guy had $1 million NIL deal in high school, and that was just for gaming. So you can imagine the trajectory going forward. You know, like, this is a good look for Caleb Williams. This is a good look for Bronny James. We saw that the football team was out there with the basketball team having a lot of fun. It just made me so happy, man, to see like kids being kids, as I feel like now the world is so different. You know, you don't see kids having fun or playing outside no more, especially like kids who are born from legends or their parents are Hall of Famers and stuff like that. So it's just good to see these kids out here having fun, and also seeing his joy after suffering, you know, that cardiac, you know, arrest, you know, during the team workout, right? We're going to get into this report from ESPN.com where it says, although James did not play with the team at the event, his appearance was another sign that he's progressing toward his goal of returning to the court. Last month, his father told reporters that the 19-year-old intends to play for USC this season after undergoing successful surgery following his cardiac incident in July. So, you know what? I kind of assumed that they would have to do some type of surgery, or maybe run, you know, a wire up, you know, an artery or something to check out his heart. Something small or minor like that. I don't think it was major heart surgery, but, you know, it's just good to hear these words, man. And I'm truthfully, like, genuinely happy for LeBron James and his family, because though I may make videos about LeBron James and some of the things he does, no father should see their child in a bad predicament or life-threatening predicament. So give it up for LeBron James on the support and what he does for his family, because it's truly remarkable. You know what I mean? I personally didn't have a dad in my life, so it's just always good to see, you know, LeBron James going out his way with Zari, Bryce, and Bronny. Like, that's very, very, very remarkable. You guys let me know what y'all think about this. You know, how do you guys think that, you know, we've seen highlights of Bronny James all through high school. How do you guys think that he's going to do in the NCAA alongside the top recruits at USC? What's his trajectory? What do you guys think that he's good at? What's a strong skill that he has over other players that you guys know about, or that you want to inform us about? What's his bag like? Because I truthfully haven't seen his go-to moves as much. Like I said, I don't follow high school basketball. So you guys let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like always, like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let me know how you charge the game. Peace.